I've been playing Fender Princeton Reverbs on and off for the last 15 years because I just love the way they sound and they're amazing to use in a recording studio. I've had a vintage early 70s silver face, one of the more modern reissues, and the amplifier that I'm going to talk to you about today, the Sweetwater Mod Shop version of the Princeton 65. Since I've had this amplifier for about a year at this point, I thought it'd be a really good time to make a follow-up video and let you know how I've been getting on with it. Have I had any problems with the reliability? How's it performed playing out live, especially in a band context? I know a lot of people are interested in that. And overall, how do I like it still? Do I love it as much as the day that I got it? Or perhaps am I thinking maybe I should have gone for something else? Reliability is a big concern with modern tube amplifiers since production has changed considerably from their original design, so I want to start here. So far, it has a little less than 40 gigs under its belt, but we use it all the time here in the house. Whether I'm working on my own sort of projects for recording purposes, or I'm filming a YouTube video where I'm demoing a guitar or a pedal for you guys to watch. But most importantly, and one of the main reasons that I love this amplifier so much is because it's our main rehearsal amp. My wife and I have a duo, and all of our music is kind of centered around that sort of Princeton sound. Despite all that usage, I have yet to have a single problem with the amp. I did, however, replace the stock speaker cable for a higher quality one, but everything else has been rock solid. When it comes to guitar amplifiers, I very rarely buy used because I want to have that warranty that's going to cover me if something goes wrong in the first few years, and that's regardless of the brand. Buying new from Sweetwater has actually saved me in the past, and it was actually really recent that it happened. I had a problem with my Doctor's EZ Plus. I didn't have a tech within the area that I could bring it to take the problem on, so it just went back off to their factory for some warranty repair, came back, I had very little downtime, and I had that peace of mind knowing that if I had something go wrong with anything I've gotten new from them, that they were going to take care of me. Sooner or later, every tube amplifier is going to need to be serviced. That's just the nature of these things, but I'm really happy I haven't had any major problems thus far. Now, I want to show you some of my favorite sounds that this specific amplifier can make. That last clip you just heard perfectly demonstrates something I love about the Sweetwater Mod Shop version of this amplifier, and that's the modified tremolo. They tweaked it by lowering the speed a little bit, which allows you to subtly add it in if you want to without it being overbearing, and the more gradual control of the intensity allows you to really dial in some killer tones. Additionally, the mid control, which is found on the rear panel of this amplifier, is one of the most common modifications that people make on Fender Princetons for good reason. It can greatly change the character of the amp, going from traditional blackface tones all the way up to tweed territory. When I'm using single coils, I tend to leave the mid control at around 3, but when I'm using humbuckers, I have it rolled all the way off because those tend to break up a little bit quicker. know there are other variations of the Princeton, some of which come with a 12-inch speaker, but to me the 10-inch, that's kind of what makes the Princeton the Princeton. If I wanted to use a 12-inch Fender combo amplifier, I'd be looking at a deluxe reverb. I love the way that this amp is voiced. It is just so classic, and my favorite things about it, honestly, are the reverb and the tremolo circuit. It's something that I've played many other brands going for a really similar thing for, but nothing nails that sound. If you want that Princeton sound, better than Fender does, at least that I've played so far. For people that just play at home, it's an amp that you can use without getting a noise complaint and still get great sounds out of. For pros, it's the go-to studio amp. It's got to be one of the most recorded amps of all time. And at gigs, so long as you're not playing with a super aggressive punk or a metal band, but why would you bring a Princeton to one of those? You're going to be just fine. And if you're not, you can always mic the thing up the old school way while you're on stage. There are a lot of amplifiers that can do a lot of things, and this is an amplifier that is not one of those jack of all trades, but the things that it can do, it does a damn good job of it, and I would highly recommend it. If you found this video helpful, or maybe you have a question that I didn't answer in this video or my initial review, feel free to use the comment section down below. While you're down there, please like the video. That actually does help, believe it or not. And if you are interested in picking up one of these amplifiers, there's an affiliate link in the description of this video. If you use that one, that directly helps support this channel. And I'd like to give a special thank you to both the members and the Patreons who support this channel. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take it easy, everybody.